Oh, whoops. I need to flip that around. There we go. You guys can't see any of my personal stuff. Sweet, 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 sweet. See if I can get in here. My channel. That's a terrible looking thumbnail. Alright, let's see if the sound is working. It's not bad. Alright. So now we will wait for people to come in. What's up, good old Pete? What's up, Jesse Jimenez? Hey, nope. Nope to what? Oh wait, I gotta turn it down, I'm an idiot. I don't know, it looks like good old Pete was first. And he's a mod, so he can just delete your comment, so he is first, officially. We'll wait for a few more people to come into the live stream. Thoughts on the new iMac? I was thinking about making a video about that. Should I make a video about that? I won't be able to make it for like till Friday or something. I don't know. I think it's what they were supposed to do. I think it's about time that they make a new iMac, personally. Not a big fan of the iMac, but I think they did what they were supposed to do. I'm actually pretty impressed with the 21.5 inch i5 iMac. Good old Pete switched to Android. That's big news. But I was looking at the pricing of the. Let me go to apple.com. I was looking at the pricing of the new iMacs, and I believe the 21.5 inch iMac 4K with the i5 with the graphics card is kind of trash, the 560X, but for $1,500, a Mac computer with a 4K screen, a 6-core processor, a dedicated graphics card, 8 gigs of RAM, the Fusion drive is trash, but like this kind of makes the Mac Mini look bad, doesn't it? At least I think it does. I think it makes the Mac Mini look bad, the new iMacs, to be honest, especially with the dedicated graphics. Because that 4K screen is worth more than the difference between, because now I believe, so that all in would cost you $1,500, and the Mac Mini, to get the same spec, I think the Mac Mini i5 might be slightly better, but they're all pretty close. It's really just about the clock. No, I think that they're the same i5. I mean, it just has faster storage. That's essentially it, and it's $400 less. So you get a dedicated graphics card, and a 4K screen, and better speakers, and a mouse. It makes the Mac Mini look really bad. It makes the Mac Mini pricing look about $200 too high. Yes, the SSD is good, but I believe you could switch out the SSD in the iMac for. Let me double check. It's a very small price increase, I believe. Let me double check, because when you go from the 1 terabyte Fusion drive to 256 gigabyte SSD, it's $100. Like, I don't know. That's kind of like a no-brainer now. The iMac, $100. My cousin has an old S7 Edge that he says he doesn't use, so I'll try that out first before I buy an S9 Plus. You're ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, yes, and the SSD is in the Mac Mini should be much faster than the SSD in the iMac, I believe, because probably the iMac one is not a SATA SSD, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Trust me, people let me know. Your 11-inch MacBook Air. I'm glad you still like a good old Pete. That was you bought that or what? You bought that a while ago. September? August? You've had that for a while. I'm glad you still like it. So 2,000 subscribers. I'll make a joke in my next video about the subscriber count. Yeah, I covered the S10 in a video already. That's my second to last video. What's up, Pop Rocks? The new iPad Air, yeah, it's like, I don't, they have so They have so many products right now. Like the iPad lineup is like, I don't know. The iPad lineup is getting kind of confusing, don't you think? Like iPad Mini, iPad Air, iPad Pro 10.5, or iPad Pro 11, and then iPad Pro 12.9. I don't know. The iPad lineup just seems to be getting a little bit, the iPad lineup seems to be getting a little bit convoluted. Got in December. Oh, the guy. You bought it for $150. Gosh, good old Pete. I taught you well. You're welcome. I did hear about the iMac refresh. I think it's pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna make a video on it. It's much better than I was expecting. Actually, they priced the 6-core i5, probably an 8400 or an 8600B or whatever the heck they used in the. It looks like it's the same processor. It's got the same base and boost clock as the Mac Mini, and like it's kind of making the Mac Mini look bad, unfortunately, because the Mac Mini was a sweet computer, but actually Apple sort of made it look bad unintentionally, which is kind of weird. The new Google streaming machine. Yeah, I did kind of hear about that, like vaguely. Let me look it up. I heard about that. What exactly does that do? It's a video game thing, right? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I mean that kind of is the future, isn't it? I just think we're a little. I think we're a little ways off from gaming streaming, because I don't know. I don't know. Like I think about how fast my Wi-Fi is now, and I have relatively fast Wi-Fi, but it's not like there are times when it definitely is like slowing down, and I feel like with gaming, wouldn't you want a super fast Wi-Fi connection, especially if you're going to be gaming? You're going to be downloading the game onto it, and then if you're playing against people, won't you be re-uploading it back, or will you just all be playing in the cloud? Like, I guess I don't really know how that works, but it seems like a lot of people have trouble uploading their game even to play against multiplayers, but now you want them to also download the game and then upload it. It just seems like a lot. Yeah, latency issue. I totally agree. The iPad Pro 10.5 base price, basically. Wait, do they still sell the iPad Pro 10.5 inch? I think I looked at that and I didn't see it on Apple's website, but I was just on my phone and I could have definitely missed it, because that wouldn't surprise me. But let me see if I thought they got rid of the 10.5 inch. Yeah, it looks like you can't even buy the 10.5 inch on their website anymore. Now I need to know. Yeah, it looks like you can't even buy that, but yeah, that's stupid. That lineup is really crazy. Seems like the only reason to get the Pro, the iPad Pro right now, is for Face ID and the screen, but in reality, the iPad Air is looking like a pretty decent competitor, especially at $300 less, and it supports the keyboard and the mouse, right? I mean, I don't know. The iPad Pro, it's got the 812 chip, which is ridiculously overkill for Mac OS. The iPad Air seems like the iPad to buy, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just screaming at nothing. That's normally what I do anyways. The Aussie, he's always around. What are you talking about? He's always in my comment section. Good old Pete. Did you not see him? Stream games. Okay. Thank you, Jesse, for explaining that. Yeah, I would have terrible. I would have. I don't think I could stream that game. I can barely. I mean, I'm streaming on my phone now, but like, I don't know about that. Hi, Carly. So they did drop it. It would have been nice to see. It would have been nice to see them, instead of dropping that entirely, it would have been nice to see them make that the new iPad Air with that good screen. Oh, I thought the iPad Pro 10.5 was the best because you get the. Yeah. Well, it's like, I kind of agree. if the screen is nice, I have an iPad Pro and it's nice. I don't need an iPad Pro. I didn't need anything that powerful. I just got it because I got caught up. This is back when I was a little bit more foolish with my money. So, I don't even know what the best iPad to buy right now is. Like a 10.5-inch iPad Pro would be a really good option because of the screen, but it's less powerful than the new iPad Air. They both support the same things, and you're gonna pay probably a slight premium. Because new those were still $650, right? I don't even know which one to buy. I guess that screen is nice. I mean, the refresh rate is nice, but I don't do a ton of things that really would need that, personally. Yeah, it's $920 for us, good old Pete. Yeah, the iPad Pro, it's a laptop with a mobile. I mean, it's a laptop with a mobile operating system. It's just a big iPhone, but it's more than a big iPhone, but it still is essentially a big iPhone because it doesn't have the Pro app support yet for everything. Like you can't code an app on it. You can create music, but it's not quite as easy yet. You can edit videos, but it's not quite there yet. It doesn't have that great support yet, and I really think an operating system is fine, but it's really the app support that makes an operating system good. At least in my opinion. I like to go to bed early. Yes, she does like to go to bed early. Okay, what if the iPhones invented something? I would friggin' love that. What I would love, what I think would be cool, would be to, you remember that was it the Razr phone they did that with? Where they put the phone in like this part right here, and then that was the trackpad, and then like the rest of the computer was powered from the phone. I would love to see that. That would be really cool. Although I wouldn't want Apple to mess with their trackpad, so they'd have to make the phone feel like a trackpad somehow. But that'd be pretty cool. No, now that you talk about a Mac Mini. Yeah, I just made a Mac Mini versus iMac video like 2 weeks ago. I didn't realize they're gonna drop a new one. I actually do web develop. Oh, you do? How good is it? Is it like reliable, Rob? Or is it like not good? I guess I don't know. I don't know. I've never coded anything other than occasionally having to go into Terminal to try to get a Hackintosh to work, but as we know, nobody was too happy about that video. God, everyone hated me on that video. Oh well, I thought it was a good video. I'm glad I posted it. But, yeah, damn, I got some hate on that one. I would love to see a Dex thing. Yeah, well, no, good old Pete, you should be able to go to settings and then go to system preferences. If you go to system preferences, trackpad, and then if you go point and click, there should be an option that says tap to click, tap with one finger, and you should just be able to tap that with one finger, like that. You can't see me, like that. Whatever. It's so delayed on this that I don't, whatever. I don't have Instagram on my phone anymore, Jesse, and my phone's using it to stream. I deleted all my social media because I was getting too obsessed with it. But when I inevitably download it back, I'll follow you. It's not too bad. It's nice on the go and being lazy on the couch and tinkering with websites. Do you have do you use the pencil, Rob? I don't know if you said you had an iPad Pro, you just said you had an iPad. Do you think having the pencil would benefit that at all? Because the thing I don't like about what everybody says about the iPad Pro is like, yeah, it's good, but like, it's way better with the pencil. There are mouses. Oh, okay. iPad 9.7 inch. Well, I would wonder if it would be better with the pencil, but I don't like how you have to buy the pencil to make the iPad Pro better. It's like shouldn't the usability just be there? Why do I have to buy a $100 tool to make my computer better? Like, I can buy a $5 mouse to make my computer better. I don't know. Whatever. I guess that's just me. Okay, I'll try it later. Thanks. Okay, let's talk about those. There were a lot of those, but I got a lot of like I kind of thought people just assumed I didn't know that much about it. It was kind of like I've Hackintoshed before, but I never said I was a pro in the video, like I knew what I was doing. So I guess I was kind of surprised at how many people were like just being rude. Like, I guess that's all I can say. They were just being very, very rude. Although, I guess, I don't know. It's kind of, and now, dang, I just lost my like to dislike ratio. It's officially in the negatives. Officially in the negatives. Oh well, I'm over it. I have another computer I have to build. You guys got 2.5 hours? Not really. I built another one in I built a different one in 30 minutes the other day, so suck it, Pop Rocks. Yeah, good old Pete. I think what I've learned, I think that video sort of taught me that stop responding to every comment, because my little ego sometimes gets scratched, and I definitely snap back at some people. Although it's kind of fun sometimes, but other times I know I shouldn't. What it taught me is that people who are so focused on just the one thing, like you can only Hackintosh. Why would you ever buy a Mac? That's so stupid. Why would you never just build a Linux computer? You can only use a Windows computer for gaming. You can only do this, 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 and this. And they just don't like you. Like they're not willing to open up their mind a little bit to see the possibility that, hey, maybe Hackintoshing is actually kind of hard, and stop suggesting it to people who don't know shit about a computer. I mean, I've built a ton of computers in my day. I admittedly don't know very much about software, but I do know that it's not that easy to get Hackintosh running, and I know that even in videos there are it's so funny. I had this person who's like a pro Hackintosher, I don't know, and they kept telling me it's not illegal. It is. It's against the terms and service, and I'm pretty sure if you break that, that's illegal. But whatever, they're just nitpicking me. But this lady Morgan Astronaut or something, Morgan not. It's like a pro Hackintosher. She has so many videos on her thing saying how to fix iMessage in a Hackintosh, how to fix Wi-Fi issues in a Hackintosh. It's like, why would you build a computer that you have to look up so many different... I wish I could take that video back, and after knowing all these comments, be able to say the answers to those in the video, because it's ridiculous to me that people are like, oh, you're an idiot, you should have looked it up. And it's like, I did look it up and it said it would work, you just had to do a couple things. And I tried to do those couple things, and it was very hard and very difficult, and I was freaking lost. But I think it's interesting how people are so willing to tell you that you're wrong when clearly Hackintoshing isn't for everybody. I don't know. Yeah, I agree, Pop Rocks, but my ego gets scratched so easily sometimes. And I'm just trying to help. I don't know. I guess I would say, to me, that's the thing that bothered me the most. Is that I really am just... Oh, thanks, Kevin. You're my first super chat from somebody that wasn't my fiance. So all we do is lose 40% of our money. So thank you, Kevin. Yeah, I was thinking about making a follow-up video. Take a lot of things back. There's the Australian. Good old Pete, that's the Australian opinion right there for you. But, no, I know, I just, I wish... Yeah, I definitely agree. You definitely need a little bit of thick skin. And I think I have relatively thick skin, but I guess I get upset because I was just trying to help. I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't do it because it's kind of hard, and I wouldn't want somebody to spend a bunch of money on all these parts that work well in Mac OS, but isn't really what they would buy if they were running a Windows computer, and then they're stuck with what they have to try to run with Mac OS, and then I'm like, I'm sorry, like I don't know what you're gonna do. So I was just trying to help, and I guess I don't know, people got a little buttered about it because I disagreed with them, but I don't care. Yeah, I know. That video I watched like 20 times and knew I was gonna get some flack for it, but I'm like, I think it's good enough. And I just posted it. I don't know, the B-roll in the beginning, that looks sweet. I know good old Pete like that, because that was probably my best piece of work right there, in my opinion. Tinkerers. I agree, Rob. It's I've done it a bunch of times, and I have an actual camera, Pop Rocks. This is like a $2,500 camera, the GH5. Yeah, I'm still getting, look at Stitches getting, is he in here? No, he's not in here. But he's getting his food. He's a little fat little cat. What'd you say, Carly? Carly did something. Oh, Stitch is in there. I need to get a capture. Well, I need to get like a capture card for it. I'm pretty sure, and those are like $100. And I'm such a cheap ass that I don't want to. I don't want to spend the money on that. Because this seems to work okay. And I got this like nice microphone that I could use, but I'm so cheap. But yeah, I mean, I totally agree with Rob. It's a fun project, and I've done it 4 or 5 times. I think I've mentioned on my channel 4 or 5 times. I've built more Hacintoshes than that, but it's not the most. It's not the most reliable solution, even though people say that it is. Oh, do I have these RGB lights on? That probably looks hilarious. How about this? Oh, that's gonna freak you guys out. That's funny. I want to see what it looks like now. Ooh, I like the red. The purple looks weird. No, I'm not gonna turn them off. There we go. What is this live stream in right now? Probably like, oh, it's got 720. Hell yeah. That looks like, that's the worst 720. Oh no, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Thanks, Carly. Carly, you do know that I only get like a portion of that, right? So you're just essentially throwing away our money. 480i. Green, you want green? I can go green. I love making, you know what my favorite thing to do? I love just changing the lights and editing that to music. It looks so cool. Oh my god, no, I can't do that. That looks terrible. What if I dim that out a little bit? Oh, Google. You can use Google Play Rewards for, oh wow, that's pretty cool actually. Bought the 2017 iMac. Oh man, can you return that? Wait, are you saying you want to? I would return that. That sucks. Oh my god, that's... See, why can't they just tell you when they're gonna release a product? Like what's so hard about saying we're gonna be releasing the new iMacs on, today's the 19th, on 3/19. Is that so... Oh, good. I'm glad that you're returning that, Lily. You and your hotels. How many places do you travel to, good old Pete? I'm pretty sure you're in school, so you don't go anywhere. You in that stupid hotel. God, that's so frustrating. That's the kind of shit that just pisses me off. That just pisses me off so much about Apple. It's like, is it that hard to tell you when they're going to release a new computer? Like, just tell us a few months in advance. Because if you told us like a month in advance, even if somebody were to buy it in like February, I'd be like, well, you got a month's use out of it. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But, I don't know. That just pisses me off. Like, what's the problem with... What's the problem with just telling somebody and telling the people who buy your computers when you're going to update it? When you're going to release it. Like, why does that have to be a big secret when you're going to update your computers? All that does is hurt your consumers. I guess they've done it like that forever, but it's just frustrating to me. I feel like it's not hard to just give people a little update. Because even if Apple didn't know, they knew at least a month ago. Because they had to get marketing materials ready. They had to send these things to other places. They have to film, they have to do this, they have to do tests, they have to do this. Just tell us a month early. I bet, Ariel. Mac Mini equals best Mac. Boom, boom, dun, 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 dun. I don't know, Jesse. I might disagree with you in my next video. Actually, my next video. Maybe my next video, actually. That would make more sense. I'll add the other one later. Yeah, let's do that. It's a bit debatable. I'm going to make a strong argument for that iMac. Oh, good old Pete. That's so cute. If you didn't come up with that by yourself, I'm going to be pissed. There's another point, but same argument. You can get the old ones a little cheaper. Maybe you don't need the latest and greatest. What older ones, Rob? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm an idiot. Yeah, no, I agree. It would be... Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. What Mac should you buy right now from Apple? Like, I think it'd be interesting if you had $1,000 or like $1,500. What Mac should you buy from Apple? That's an interesting concept. That's an interesting video. Yeah, I don't know. No. You can get the Vega 48 in those new iMacs. The Australian. Oh, also the Australian. Are you okay? I know that there was that shooting in New Zealand. I hope you're okay. I left you a comment on one of my videos. You guys want to see a bottle flip? Don't worry about it. What's the best Mac of all time? Vega 48. I don't even know what the hell that is. Like, they just make up. AMD just makes up numbers for Apple. They're like, we only sell the Vega 56 and the Vega 64, but for Apple we sell a Vega 20, a Vega 16, a Vega 48. It's like, as long as it's a multiple of 4, it's good. I know you don't live in New Zealand, but you live relatively close. I just wanted to make sure you and your family were okay. I believe New Zealand's close to Australia, although I am kind of stupid sometimes with maps. I need to look it up. Oh, yeah, they're relatively... Oh, I guess they're a little bit farther than I thought. But I'm just making sure that you're okay and your family's okay. 1,000 miles... Oh, wait. New Zealand? Am I just stupid? Whatever. I'm over it. Original quality here. Just trying to get you in the good mood. I know you're going through a rough time. I'm okay, good old Pete. I've just been I've been an angry SOB for a little bit. I don't even know why. Just been a little stressed out with the wedding, buying a house. It's just been a lot recently. But I like making the videos. Listen, Australian, we're not getting political. Instead of political, I just assume because guns everyone makes it political. What's your opinion on thermal throttling these new iMacs? See, that's why, like, what I wonder is that little i5 21.5 inch iMac. I tell you what, that's going to be a good purchase because I guarantee you the iMac is going to be able to cool that processor because it's not the most demanding processor of all time, and obviously that GPU it's there. But I mean, like, that is a killer deal. Oh my god, I mean, I can't. What I think is funny is, I think the only problem is, the Radeon Pro 560. Now, is that the same graphics card inside of a MacBook Pro? Because if that's the case, that scares me. Yeah, see, like, that's like a mobile, I believe that's a mobile GPU. So cooling won't be a problem, but powering a 4K screen, but the 4K screen should be able to handle that. I don't know, that's the one to buy, I think. At least in my opinion. Probably just missed a lot of stuff. Everything's good. I'm still kicking. We're still kicking. Take a week vacation. I've almost been off for like a week. have a video coming out probably tomorrow. It'd be like 6 days. For me, that's long. You know how to piss off a foreigner called football soccer? Well, you know, that is soccer. Football is the real sport that we play in America, where people, yeah, they run into each other really hard with their heads, but who cares? Because then we get to laugh, and they then, you know, and see it a big hit, and then they have concussions and can't remember their name. My kid's not going to be allowed to play football, right, Carly? I think she's in the bathroom. How's it going, Tom? Thank you for joining. I called soccer to pure Costa Rican. That's funny. What do I do besides YouTube? I work in insurance, so I'm the devil. I am an associate underwriter for an insurance company, essentially. It's not the most, I mean, it's work, it's fine, it pays the bills. Can't say, I mean, it's fine, I don't have any problems with it, but yeah. YouTube is essentially a hobby at this point. I'm so far in the hole with all the equipment that I've bought. That's, you know, right now it's just an expensive hobby. So you buying a house, you know, this by now, we're moving it. Yeah, I know, good old Pete, I've moved like 57 times. I moved from Ohio, okay, in the last year, starting from June, I moved in June from my apartment to my mom's house for like a week or two. And then from there I moved to Florida. And then from Florida we moved back to Ohio to my fiance's aunt's house. And then from there we moved to our apartment that we currently live in now. And then from there we're going to be moving into a house. And then once we get there, we'll be there for several years. But yes, moving is quite a lot. I told you, I work in insurance. I don't work in, I work in a different type of insurance than you guys are probably, than you probably think of. It's like, I just do insurance, like umbrella insurance for like apartments and hotels, essentially. So, I'm not like the devil, I don't work in claims. Why did I move to Florida? I don't know, because my fiance and I are stupid. I'm sure she'll comment, it's because we're dumb. I'm an underwriter too. Yeah, it's because we were dumb, that's why I moved to Florida. We thought it'd be fun, and we didn't like our old jobs, and we guess we were just looking for a way out, and that's what it is. The average pay for an associate underwriter is $19.07 per hour. The average pay for an associate underwriter is... I don't get paid that much. I think I'm an associate. Yeah, I'm an associate. I don't get paid that much, though. I wish I did. I could buy more tech. Oh, what part of Ohio? I live in like the Cleveland area. I'm not gonna tell you guys where because y'all are creeping. But yeah, Cleveland. I make enough money where I'm able to save enough money and I'm able to buy a house. Plus with all my YouTube ad revenue that I've made, all $5, we're cruising right now. Oh, that's right that's kind of right where we live. 26? You think I'm 26? Akron? Yeah, I'm really familiar with Akron. I got a lot of friends that live down there, and my dad's company used to work out of there. 26? Is it because of my hair? I'm 23 years old. Carly, don't age me. I'm not 24 yet. I'm only 23. I'm still just a child. So everything I say on YouTube, I can't be held liable for, because I'm just like, I'm like 10. Come live in Iowa for a week. I know. 16-year-old KFC. $20 an hour? Well, how? Yeah, but everything there's more expensive. It's all relative. The Aussie. Near Akron, yeah, Canal Fulton. Actually, I think one of my best friends technically used to live in Canal Fulton. I used to deliver there a lot. Yeah, sports fans are pretty crazy here. I would say they're a little bit calmer than New York fans, but they do love their sports. I like sports, but I don't know. I got more important things I need to worry about than sports. 38? Pop Rocks, if you actually thought 38, I'm gonna cry. I miss the winters there. Yeah, I love. That's one of the reasons we moved back from Florida, because I like the winter so much. I love the snow. I love the cold weather. I love all that stuff. God, do I have the worst posture ever or what? Oh my goodness! I'm just gonna turn this a little bit. I just got this super. How does that look? My goodness. Let me see how that looks on the live. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That looks better. Oh my god, my back's killing me. 26 was not the right answer. I do not look like the Hess did. Charles Heston, is that his name? Not everything, just guess. Electronics, booze, and tobacco. That's funny. Just the important things. OBJ to the Browns? Yes, I know. I'm a little bit worried because he's a little bit of a drama queen, or drama king. But I'm kind of excited. I don't know if that's as big as everyone makes it out to be. I'm a little bit nervous about him, but we'll see. I trust John Dorsey. Ever come to Chicago? I have been to Chicago a few times. Actually, I just went like a few years ago. Carly wants to go to Chicago to meet good old Pete. That's it. That's the reason why. She just wants to go there. Oh, wait, you live in Iowa. Wait, you live in Iowa? I thought you lived in Illinois. No, I'm not surprised. I couldn't even name all 50 states. I don't even know if I named 30. I make like 30 serving in Cali, but it's Cali, so well, that's funny. But it's everything. I mean, it's all relative. Like for me, where I live, kind of in the sticks, what I make goes a little bit further. Like everything here is pretty cheap. Like milk and eggs and stuff like that's pretty cheap. Don't disrespect my man. Listen, he's my man too. He's on the Browns, but a little bit nervous about him. Cedar Point. Just make sure you buy the worst house in the best street. We bought a house that is close to a college, so when in the next few years we'll be able to pay off a decent amount of it and save up for our next house, and then we'll just rent that one out to some college kids. It's gonna be a little bit of pain in the butt, but hopefully by that time, it'll be good. That's our plan. But I don't think it's the worst house because we don't really live in a neighborhood. It's more or on the street. It's one of the worser ones, I would say. But we can we're definitely gonna put some money into it, some elbow grease. You guys might get a tour of it if you're lucky. Oh, Cedar Point, yeah. We used to go up there a lot during the summers to Sandusky. We used to go there all the time. I'm not going to tell you Pop Rocks because you're going to try to find me. You can probably find out what college I went to, though. Bum, bum. Good job, Carly. It doesn't really matter. I think it's public domain where you live. That's where I went to college. You guys can see how... You guys can see how good I was at golf. I'm going to totally flex on you guys right now. I'm such a butthead. I'm totally gonna flex on you guys. Let me see. Let's look at the right here. Check this out. This is what I used to do all my life. Look at that. That right there is a school record that I held. I held multiple school records because I was really good at golf. Although it was D3, so it kind of doesn't count. It essentially doesn't count at all, actually. In fact, okay, if you can answer one trivia question with the Elbow Sky, you get my name. All right, good old Pete, give me the trivia question. Air power. I don't even care about air power. Like, I don't even care about wireless charging, to be honest. I plug everything in. It's way easier to plug it in. Way easier. You live in New York. Where in New York? Like the state or like the city? All right, bring it. Come over here. No, I don't own any guns. Well, see, I live in Ohio. I think like I'll probably be buying a gun. I don't know. I don't know. I hear stories and I just get worried about guns. I don't even know what to do with. I don't even know what to do about guns. Hello, Stein. I'm afraid of saying people's full names, so I guarantee if somebody's got like a name where it's like, I don't know, like something I like should not say. We like. I don't know, Carly, you coming out here?
Yeah.
Carly's coming. And you can ask her the question, and I'll just sit.
I'm nervous.
Oh yeah, all 9 people watching.
Alright.
Actually 8, because I'm one of them. Sit, come here. What?
I need the chair.
You need the chair? Oh my goodness.
Hello, all my subs.
You don't call them fans, because fans is degrading. I don't like
Alright, good old Pete.
There's-
What's the name? What's the question? No, I was on a live stream one time where I described how much better Samsung was than Apple.
What's the capital of Iowa?
Wait, what?
What's the capital of Iowa? That's the question.
Shit.
Is it Des Moines?
That's what I thought. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, Des Moines. I'm so whipped. The Australian just called you hot.
I am hot.
So. Oh, good gravy.
Alright.
What's your name? What's your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
Oh, thank you, the Australian. I'm surprised you didn't show the ring yet.
Oh yeah, you guys want to see the ring? Hold on.
Nobody wants this.
Of course they do.
R-A-F-E? Good old Pete, how do I pronounce that? Rafe? Rafe?
The dog came in.
Paisley. You guys want to see this dog?
Here.
Come here, Pace. Oh, she does not want
It's
to be
okay.
picked up.
It's got the phone fell.
Oh, the phone fell. Uh-oh. There we go.
This is the dog. Do they see?
Yeah, they see it's delayed on that. This dream is a shit show.
This is the ring.
Alright, we don't need to see show them how small it is.
Oh my gourd.
Oh well.
Come on, Pace.
Yeah, sorry about that, camera gang. Thank you. Thank you. So it's Rafe, good old Pete? Well, then why do you go by good old Pete? Oh my gosh, that camera's turned. I'm not bossy. How am I bossy?
You are bossy.
How am I bossy?
Told you.
I'm bossy. I am not bossy. Unbelievable. Doesn't matter how small the bling is, it was dealt with love. It was expensive, but cheap for a wedding, an engagement ring, but she's very happy with it, which is good. But I'm not bossy. I'm probably gonna still call you good old Pete, because no matter what your name is, it's good old Pete. I've known you as good old Pete for like 9, 10, 11, 12 months, so that's your name. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. I finally know it now. Now I feel like good old dude. Good old Rafe. No, good old Pete. It's good old Pete, that's your name. I mean, I'm sorry, you have to legally change that. Now, first name Good, middle name Ol, last name Pete. I seem nice? Oh, you're the first person ever told me that. Just joking. Oh. I don't know, maybe I'm not joking. I can't believe we hit 2,000 subscribers so damn fast. Like, it happened so quickly. Like it took forever to get to 1,000, and I was like, oh, it'll probably take like around the same amount of time. Or at least I'd always told myself like, well, you gain subscribers and like, it should be a curve that like it should curve up because as you have more subscribers, then more people are consistently watching. So then it gets served to more people, so more people will subscribe. And that's what I always thought. But then I was like, I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. But like it's ridiculous. Like I've gained so many subscribers in the last 30 days. I gained 677 subs. Like why? I'll tell you why. It's because my videos are sick. That's why. No, but not really. But like seriously, it's ridiculous. It's fun though. I'm not complaining. I just think it's crazy. The 2018 MacBook Pro 15 55.5X is good for Yeah, that'll be fine for programming. Gaming, it won't be great, admittedly, for gaming, but it'll probably be fine. Depending on the game, obviously. I mean, if you're trying to run a native resolution, you're going to turn that down a little bit, but it should be fine. I mean, I wouldn't suggest it as a gaming machine, obviously. If you're getting it to what did you say, programming? Are you coding like apps or websites? It depends on what you're buying it for. If you're buying it to program and then if like you want a game sometimes on the side, I would do that. But I think it's $100 upgrade to the 560X, and like if you're gonna spend $2,400, I would honestly just suggest spending $2,500 and just getting that graphics card upgrade. I believe in terms of performance, that's like a pretty big jump. I don't know exactly off the top of my head, but I think it's like 20-ish to 30%. And for $100, it's a lot of money, but for a relatively large jump, I would consider looking at the 560X. 20,000 subscriber special. I know it's crazy. That is crazy. 20,000. I'm happy that we're at 2. I've always said I'm happy that we got over 30. Took me 2 months to make 1,800 sub accounts to subscribe. I wouldn't be surprised. Because you guys are literally the best. You guys seriously are awesome. Like, I hope you guys do know that. Like, I really do. I appreciate all of the support. Like, it really does mean a lot. Do you believe what do you mean expected growth could OP? Can you clarify that? I guess I'm a little bit confused. I never said I was that smart. If you have to be on the top of Apple News if you want to be gently. Yeah, I know. I just like there's something about just I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm really weird about that. Like I don't know. I just want my videos to be like I want people to like them. I don't want them just to be like I want them to be videos that people can enjoy time and time again and not just like videos that you watch once and then it's like done. You know what I mean? But I guess I know it makes sense. If I think it's a good enough video and it will add value to people, I'll do it. But like really the 27 I mean I wouldn't suggest buying any of those iMacs. They're too expensive. I would just get a used one. But that's just how I think. Get out the Mac. I don't have the Mac Pro anymore. Well, I have one of them that's out there. Which Mac Pro? The 2009, because I had to sell that. I had to sell it. Because I always switch computers. But it's like 20 subs back in July 2018. Thank you, Joseph. I do remember you. Actually, I remember your comments saying you're an idiot. Why are you even posting delete your channel? I'm just joking. You can also get an eGPU and boost your graphics. Yeah, eGPUs are interesting. I want to make a video on that. In my opinion, Mac's a 13-inch 2014 MacBook Pro is the best one. That's interesting. I mean, everyone has their different choices. In my opinion, the best MacBook Pro, late 2013 MacBook Pro. I would say that's probably my favorite one with the GT 750M, 2.3 gigahertz Core i7, 16 gigs of RAM, 500 gigabytes of storage. That's my favorite. I always buy this for so cheap. I love them. GPU when you can PCIe. Well, if you, I mean, on the MacBook Pro, you can't do that. You would need an eGPU for the MacBook Pro. I have a 2017 MacBook Pro and an RX 588 gigabyte eGPU driving 4 monitors. That's a, excuse me. That's a ballin' little setup you got there. Those 580s are dirt cheap now, man. I mean, I've seen so many locally for like $100. That's for those, like 6 months ago, those were going for like $400, $500, another $100. You know, I made a video about this a very long time ago, one of my first like 20, and I said mining will be good for PC gamers because all those cards that people are buying, eventually, it's not going to be worth it to buy those cards, and they're just going to offload all those cards. And what happened? That happened, and then all the cards are super cheap now. Like the RX 580s are dirt cheap now, and even some of the bank cards are relatively cheap, but the 580s are really, really quite cheap. So when you look at your channel, it says like your channel should be a certain number of subs in a few months. Is that OBS or do you believe in it? Oh, on Social Blade, good old Pete. It's actually pretty accurate. I check that all the time because I'm psycho. I'll admit it. I think it's pretty accurate actually. The future projections. I've looked at that quite a bit, and I think it's pretty accurate. I mean, it says I'm gonna have 287,000 in 5 years. I don't know about that, but I mean, it doesn't. I think it's relatively accurate, but it doesn't know. Like, if I post a video and I post my next 10 videos and nobody likes them, then the numbers will change. But if I post my next 10 videos and they all get 40,000 views, then then the arc will start arcing, or the curve will be more vertical. So I kind of believe in it, but I don't go by it as gospel because there have been times where my channel has grown a lot slower than they said it was going to, and then there have been times where it's grown a lot faster. So I think it's fun to look at. I actually enjoy looking at it. I look at it like all the time. I'm an egomaniac. Yeah, well, that's true, Pop Rocks, but if you continue to upload and you make good content and you make videos that people like, I think it's relatively accurate. Is Apple joking? They say iMac pretty freaking powerful. Yeah, they put in, I believe they're putting in mobile graphics and still powering 5K and 4K displays. Interesting. How cheap is so cheap? For me, so cheap is $100 for an RX 580 that was originally that used to retail for like $300, $400. I think that's so cheap. $100 for that graphics card is, I think, a really good deal. 2013 50-inch, yeah, that's my favorite. 2013 15-inch MacBook Pro GT 750M. Good night, everybody. Good night, Carly. Uh-oh, that means I have to go to bed because, as you saw, she wears the pants of the relationship. I get up when she snaps at me and says, "Get up." I'm waiting for her response. Oh, she didn't hear me. They're not that old. They're the most recent card that AMD has released. When's your next live stream going to be? I don't know. This was relatively sporadic. I think I'm going to live stream more, though, because as the channel has grown, the comment section has gotten a little bit harder to like manage, and I try to manage as best I can, but it's getting to be to a point where I'm not able to really do it. So I'm leaning towards going back to Sundays at 9 probably in the next few weeks. I prefer live streaming because it's way more fun for me. Like this is more fun because like in a video that I post online, it's like only 10 minutes of my face, but this video is like an hour or more of just me. You know what I mean? Like to summarize this whole thing, it's just me. Oh my goodness. What a butthead. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna move to Sundays at 9. That's what I used to do. And then YouTube started really penalizing live streaming, so I stopped doing it because I was like, oh, this affects my channel, all 8 subs. But I think I'm gonna move to Sundays at 9. That's probably what I'm gonna be looking at, but obviously I'll like say it in the video when it's official and leave it in like the comments and the description. Because it's getting tough to respond to the comments, especially in the videos. Like, I mean, like, the Hackintosh one, I try to respond to a lot of them, and it can be a little draining responding to those comments that are like, you know, you're the worst thing to ever touch the planet, go kill yourself, so, you know what I'm saying. You dropped the Mac Mini versus iMac video, that would be a banger. I watch your channel for your opinion input on products you cover. Alright, Jesse. Well, I'll think about it. I wanna make sure I do it right and do it correctly, but I'm thinking about that video actually. I thought about that today, I just wasn't sure. I'd have to just do a little bit more research. I gotta clarify a few things. Pop Rocks. Oh, the ones that I pick up, Rob, the 2013 15-inch MacBook Pros, my price is $600. If it's more, I don't buy it. If it's less, obviously I buy it. I bought 4 or 5 of them for $600, and I bought one for $540. I think I showed that on my channel. I just subscribed to Pop Rocks, so now you have 112. And I just think like those things go for. I just sold one of them for $800 today on Swappa. So I like to have that little cushion of $150, because if I were to keep that for like a year, which could potentially happen, then I know in a year it would still be worth like $750 to $700, and I still have that buffer of where I could sell it and make the money back. So personally, for me, cheap 2013 MacBook Pro 15-inch, where I live, $600. That's the price I go for. The woman has spoken. Yeah, I know. I'm already used to it. It's been like 3.5 years. Yes, you did hear more live streams, good old Pete. I do get stressed out because I'm just a little stress ball sometimes. That is how you spell her name. I'm impressed. Actually, she would be impressed too. Yeah, the late 2013 has at 750M. The early one has the 650M. Yeah, the early 2013 is essentially just it's weird. It's like the same computer as the mid 2012, the upgradable one. That computer is a dumpster fire. Pop Rocks is blowing up now. You're using my channel to grow yours. Respect. Respect. Oh yeah, yeah. Just oh yeah, yeah. This is heading out for his live stream. I watch and training. Thank you. Oh, I'll post it now at this point. How long has it been? Uh-oh. It's been almost an hour. My throat's starting to hurt. I'm all out of water. So, what's Jablin Jables? Stupid Jack Black. No, I like Jack Black. Alright, well, I think I'm actually going to be peacing out here too. I did have fun tonight though. I always have fun during these, so thank you guys for joining. Like I said, I'm not sure when I'm gonna officially decide live stream like schedule, but it'll be Sunday at 9. I just don't know when I'm gonna start doing that because I am doing a bunch of stuff right now, but I can take an hour out of my day to rant to Eclipse. I haven't found something that really pisses me off in a while. Once I find that thing, I'll make a video, don't worry. Like my MacBook Air video where I'm just like so flustered and mad that I can't even speak. But yeah, so like I said, I'll let you guys know when I do officially set a live stream because I like this much better. The wedding vlog. Well, that's in February of 2020. So that's a ways away, and we'll see. We'll see how it's going, and then if I want to vlog a wedding. All right, but that is going to be the live stream for tonight. So thanks again for watching. Peace out. I started doing that in like the first videos, and now I can't stop. Thanks again.